Okay, we're on the air.
10-4.
I think everybody's doing pretty good out here tonight, Ed.
Yeah, I think they are. I think they got a grip on this track from last night.
Oh, there's a spinner. Ooh, man. A few of them, they're trying to push that envelope, to trying to get them that hot lap in. Sometimes it just don't work out for you that great,
No, when you're really pushing the envelope coming in these turns. They're going to hurt you all the time.
Aaron's out there. Chris Scala. And I suppose I better update trading paints. Make sure I got everybody's vehicle. Aaron been doing a little practicing on this track. He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, he is. Really, I've been watching him lap after lap. He's not getting carried away, just driving the track.
Going for a low pass here, but can't quite make it stick on that bottom.
You knew what happens. You got to get up on the high side. I noticed last night, get up on the high side, drop it down in the middle, and the truck will handle right, for you.
Yep. Pretty good here. Got four of them racing around each other.
What a good driver, Timothy Lewis there. He gave Aaron all kinds of room there and let him go by. Oop, the 5 spinning back there.
Dustin Lee in there. Good to see him out there tonight. Boy, trying to save it. Ain't gonna make it. Oh, hit the inside wall. Daniel Hardy. One of your old buddies from NR 2004 or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's a good driver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he put down a good lap time there. He third place. So, wow, go get him, Daniel. Rush is putting down some good laps too.
Who's that, really?
Rush.
Oh yeah, Rush is doing a good job tonight too.
Oh, you trying to set your cameras?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's all right, Rudy.
Got his Racing for Jesus truck.
I outdid myself on that truck, Rudy.
Yeah, it's nice.
The kid loved it, Rudy.
Oh, that's great. Does he love it as much as I love my John Deere truck?
Yeah. I think he loved it just like you do.
Yeah, my truck and my Gen 6 car, man, them things, they're just sweet. That Gen 6 car is like, I don't think you could ever duplicate that again.
No, I think you got one of a kind, Rudy.
Yeah, it's definitely, man, I think it's awesome.
You know, I did find somebody that took the paint scheme, our paint scheme down and used it though, Rudy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in a race. I don't know which race was it. I think it was Charlotte, or no, Chicagoland. I was in there doing a race. The other day it was, Rudy, and I saw your truck on that race, and I said, wow, can't believe people just steal your paint job and use it for somewhere else.
Yep. Yeah, they do it all the time.
Yep.
Oh, Bolton's a pretty strong contender here on this track. I've watched him race a lot of races here, Ed, and he very strong contender. You don't have to answer because I know you're busy. I'm just talking to you. But watched him run here a lot, and man, he really he can pick them up and put them down at this track. Man, he keeps that truck straight. He keeps it, going good. Sometimes you might see him drift a little bit in the corner. But
yeah,
all in all, he does a great job here.
Yeah, I watched him last night at there. He won the race last night. He was nice and smooth on this track, and he can get the job done, Rudy. I want to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's a racer that he races, by his marks. He's learned that in real life. Oh, he just spun out. Oh, and that collected somebody there. Sable. Kevin O'Keefe rolled in again tonight. That's good to see him back in racing with us.
Yeah, it is, Rudy.
He's a good strong contender. Never want to count out because I've seen him win a lot of races. He good driver.
Yeah, I think he came over and raced with us last night, Rudy. He did. I think he did a good job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a good clean racer. He doesn't, he won't beat and bang you out of the way or nothing. And I respect that out of a good clean racer. I think we've got a really, really good team here, Ed. And I think these guys like that too. They like to come here and race, with other clean drivers.
Yeah, I do too, Rudy. And look at 19 drivers on the track tonight, Rudy. That's awesome to see that many drivers.
Yeah. Let's see, T-Man roll in. I know he was having some microphone problems earlier today. I don't know if if he got that straightened out or not. It doesn't appear like he did, but he might still make it. Looks like we're going to do a pit party here, Ed.
Yeah, I see that, Rudy. They're lining up there, and they're leaving pit road there, and Brian Werman's got them lined up there. Get a little warm up on this track before they get out the race tonight. A little check up there, Rudy, in the back. They saved it, though.
See a little tire smoke here and there.
Now it looked like a single car out there in front, man, got loose, Rudy.
Oh, Brian Workman down off the track. Well, the guys ain't doing too bad around each other. A little bit of bumping and banging. Oh, there's a big one. Well, they're going to have to learn how to race around each other a little bit better. So, that's going to be their ultimate goal, I believe. They're going to have to learn how to race around each other. So,
Yeah, I went down and talked to him there for a minute, Rudy. I mean, there was a lot of cautions last night. I mean, I think we did more cautions than we did racing last night, Rudy.
Really?
It was really bad. I mean, I didn't know if they didn't care or what was going on. They guess they couldn't get a handle on this track. It's all about patience, man. I mean, you're not going to win on the first lap. You know what I mean? It's about this track. You really got to take care of your equipment. And I always talk about that, anyways, Rudy. Iowa is really a tough track. I mean, it looks fast. You probably can get fast at it. But here's the thing about Iowa: you got to get on your points. You got to get your braking points and your throttle, you know what I mean, coming up off the turn. Mm-hmm. And if I was coming up the turn, I'd be against the wall, drop the car down low in the middle. And that's my favorite line, is the middle. If you get it down by the yellow line, Rudy, you eat these tires up so bad, it's unbelievable. Yeah. So now you say I run 20 to 25 laps, I got to pit because now my left side tires are no good.
Mm-hmm. What's the matter?
Well, I was in there listening to Dave Howard Jr., Rudy. He's just on a rampage.
What was he doing?
And he goes, when we get to Bristol there, when we get introduced for the drivers here, he said, I'm gonna throw your name in there.
To who?
I think it was Eric. I think. Well, I think that's what he was talking about. That was just funny stuff. Funny stuff on the radio. You know, Rudy, those spotters, they get talking back to each other, man. You got to listen in once in a while, see what they're talking about.
Yeah. Mm. See Crash D'Amico out there anymore. Huh? Thought he was going to race tonight. I don't think I even seen him in the list here to race. Yeah, he's there.
He's in the list, but I didn't see him come up on the track do any practice. I knew he did a lot of practice last night. I think he might have a handle on this track. Well, Ed, we're coming down to about 7 minutes till qualifying now. So. Yeah, I see that count down there coming, Rudy. I bet the drivers can't wait for that. So they can get going, you know, racing tonight.
Well, Ed, I know we talked about, several times about maybe cutting that practice time down a little bit, but thing of it is I'm afraid if we cut it down too short, some of the guys may not be able to make it in, I haven't seen Tony Godwin in here yet. Might be such a thing. I think he's kind of a last-minute entry.
Yeah, I think so, Rudy. I think he's like that last week. He did.
So, you know, I mean, he may roll in here in the next 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know. Sound package, I think, sounds pretty decent on these trucks. You know, from a distance, and I think they're going to try to maybe have another quick pit party here.
Yeah, I think they are already. They're going to try to get those tires and their trucks all together here. We got a few more minutes before we get to qualify, and I think they want to get it together.
Oh, you did finally get Brian's truck fixed where it says Brian Wortman on there instead of Brianne.
Yeah, I did all that. Really, actually that's been done for like a couple weeks now. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, looks a lot better. This has never been one of my favorite tracks here, Ed. I just don't drive it very well. This track in Richmond, I've always had difficulty, and I don't know why. I mean, they're the only two short tracks that I really have trouble with. You know, a little bit of trouble with Rockingham, but I can overcome that. I just never have been able to overcome Richmond or Iowa. They're tough tracks.
Yeah, they are really. And what it is, like I said, the driving points of this track, like, you know, getting into 1 and 2, and they're both different from 3 and 4. You know, just how you getting into the turn and the braking point, and rolling out of the throttle the right way will get you through this track. You know what I mean? So. Yeah. Like you said, Rudy, it's all about handling those tires and take care of your equipment, and the truck will actually roll through the turns and get you through the race. You know what I mean? Like I said, you could burn this up in probably 10 laps if you really wanted to use tires. If you're really driving it hard, you will burn the tires up in maybe 10 to 15 laps, Rudy.
This track would be a lot of fun if it had, you know, a lot more banking in the turns and stuff.
Yeah, it would.
It would be a blast. It kind of reminds me of like a small Atlanta. Atlanta's got a lot of banking in the turn, you know.
Almost like the turns like flatten out a little bit, Rudy. I mean, it's got a little banking, it's not much. So, you know what I mean? It's just got the very little. It doesn't keep that car go down unless you turn that wheel down.
Right. The apex of the turns is it's a lot different than a lot of tracks. Looks like they're going to qualifying, Ed.
Yes, they are, buddy.
So, got the points up here, Ed. We're going into this race. I know it says, this point here says William Kirk in the lead, but it's actually David Howard. But they're both tied, so they're tied for first place.
Yeah, 10-4, Rudy. Yeah, I was looking at that points thing there, and I think I got a little mixed up there, Rudy. 1 minute they show here one guy was leading because they are tied for positions they are. And I come back to look at it again today, Rudy, and it showed David Howard Jr. was leading points.
Yeah. And third place there we got Jared Akey, 38 points behind, hanging right in there, man. He's doing a great job. Chris Scala, he's one race behind. He's only 51 points behind. Tony Godwin, which I haven't seen him enter the race tonight. I believe I do remember him saying something about not being able to make the race this week. I think I remember hearing about that or something. So. Some Windows updates. But anyhow, he's only 52 points behind. He's only 1 point behind Chris Scala. And this is going into this race tonight. So, kind of a tough battle there.
Yeah, I heard that Tony Godwin there, Rudy, had some issues here with his car and stuff, trying to get it, shipped over and stuff for him to get him back on this track. He did have some issues, and he told me he would not make it because the crew couldn't get his car together, and had some issues with the truck this week, Rudy. So, hope to see him next race.
Yeah. Brian Wertman, right up there, 6th spot. Very consistent racer has turned out to be. He's missed one race, but, he's only 70 points behind the leader. So he's doing really good.
Yeah, he's really doing a good job, Rudy. He's just being a patient driver. And, you be a patient driver, you're going to get the numbers up there a little, say, I'm going to do a good job this week. It doesn't matter where you finish. It does matter who'll finish, but I'm saying to you, Rudy, it's how you drive in the truck, each track you go to and try to save your equipment and without getting wrecked. So that will help him out a lot.
Yeah, very good. But then Aaron Cummings, he has managed to sneak up in there, doing real good though. I mean, I'm proud of him. He's really doing good.
Yeah.
Only 115 points behind the leaders, so
Yeah, like I said, Rudy, Aaron Cummins there, he's a good driver. Just like Brian Werman there, just take your time, save the equipment, drive each track. Each time you go to each track, man, it's all about your saving the equipment. You don't have to be fast. You'll get those, collect those points right up there for sure.
Michael D'Amico in 8th place, 116 points behind the leader. So he's only 1 point behind Aaron. So Brandon Leonard, he didn't race a couple races with us, but he's still hanging in there in 9th. He was up in the top 3 there for a while. He had a couple really good runs and put him up there, but not missing a couple races. He's missed 3 races now, so maybe tonight's race might get him caught back up a little bit in the points.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Rudy. That's the trouble there. You fall off. You missed a few races. You can't get in. You can't get your truck into those races, and you're having all kinds of problems. And yeah, it's tough. Yeah. But you can work those numbers back up there, Rudy. Is get in the track, take your time, and run the track. You know what I mean? So I believe he can do that.
And round out the top 10 in the points, Vic Greenwood. He's picked up 2 positions in the points. 155 points behind the leader, but he's picked up 2 positions, and he's only ran 3 races. So very good on him, man. He's definitely improved. Justin Bolton there, he's kind of slipped back. He was in the top 10, but he's back to 11th now. So good job by these guys. You know, they're proving that the points is working for them, and I think they're really kind of enjoying that. You know that. Okay, Ed, I'm going to try to get us a camera view here.
10-4, Rudy.
And see if I can't get right here where I can roll down the grid. See if we can't catch them as they're rolling off here. So qualifying here, we've got Justin Bolton on the pole with a 22.729. Man, he cranked it up. Sean Butler in the number 88 in second. Third place is number 29 of Kevin O'Keefe. Fourth place, the number 17 of Mike Ellis. Fifth place, the number 33 of Timothy Lewis. Very good job by Timothy.
Yeah, very good job, Rudy.
Sixth place, the number 2 of Eric Sable. Seventh place, the number 9 of William Kirk. Eighth place, the number 51 of Dustin Lee. Ninth place, the number 5 of Chris Scala. 10th place, the number 4 of Brandon Leonard. 11th place, the number 11 of Vic Greenwood. 12th place, the number 69 of Jared Akey. 13th place, the number 23 of Donald King. 14th place, number 84 of Kevin O'Brien. Rolling out the 15th place is number 7 of David Howard Jr. 16th is number 62 of Michael D'Amico. Of course, I'm not in there, but 18th place will be the number 48 of Daniel Hardy. 19th place will be the number 89 of Brian Wertman. And the 20th place will be the number 00 of Aaron Cummings. So good job qualifying by these guys.
A very good job, Rudy, for sure.
So these guys are rolling off pit road here, Ed. A lot of nice paint jobs out there tonight. Got 2 of them running Racing for Jesus. I believe you painted both of those vehicles, didn't you, Ed?
Yes, I did, Rudy. I brought them to my paint shop there, and the guys are really happy. You know, like, Rudy, it's like giving a piece of gum or a piece of candy to somebody, and they're so happy to even get that piece of gum.
Yep.
I'm going to back up to the back of the field tonight, Rudy, if you don't mind, and you can keep the middle and the front if you want, and I'll stay in the back.
Yes, sir. All right.
I got my eyes on 00, Aaron Cummins there, and I'll keep a caveat of Brian Weirman driving the 89, and Daniel Hardy, they're driving the 48, and 62 of Michael D'Amico, I'm sorry, here I go again, Rudy.
Getting ready to take the green flag here shortly. Pace car lights are off on the pace car. Group's tightening up a little bit here. They're gonna try to tighten up this. Guys get a little bit closer here. Pace car's off. Green flag.
Pace car's off.
Justin Bolton jumping right out in lead there, number 88 of Sean Butler, hanging right on his bumper. Sean, very aggressive driver, man. He's trying to go on the inside of Justin now for that lead. He looked for a second there, but he thought otherwise. Guys try to ride it out a little bit. 150 laps is a long ways to go.
Yeah, it is, Rudy. And like I said, Rudy, you really need to save these tires here.
Justin stretched that lead out just by a little bit there, trying to give him a little comfort zone so maybe he can relax a little, not somebody pressuring him. I think maybe Sean might have decided, maybe I'll just ride this out a little bit and see if I can't I'll collect them here in a little bit when I get tires warmed up, because I'm understanding that these tires, Ed, they run a lot better once you get them a little bit warmed up.
Yeah, you gotta get these tires warmed up, really. Last a little longer than, like I said, you could burn these up in 10 to 15 laps, and you can burn those left sides right up.
Is it the left side that burns up more than the right? I mean, I don't know, Ed. I'm just asking. Isn't it the outside tires that the right front is the one that takes all the abuse, ain't it?
Yeah, but I did notice last night if you drive really hard, you can actually burn both sides up, Rudy. But what happens is you get those left sides because you're down towards that apron. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. See, I didn't realize that. All right. Cool. Well, it's good to know. See, I didn't know that.
I did watch the replay on the number 9 and the number 51, the Dustin Lee there. They were arguing it on the track there, Rudy. And I found out that the 51 come down on the number 9 there, so I hope we can straighten that out after the race.
Yeah. Oh, we got one into the wall. We got one into the wall here. Heck was that? Daniel? Is that Daniel Hardy kind of got... looks like he got a tap in the rear by the 69 of Jared Akey. Oh, and that collected another one. Collected the 23 and the 84. Wow, these guys. Oof. So we'll go back and we'll look at that one more time here. We'll look at it from the chopper view here. All right, where's my chopper view? Okay, here we go. Yeah, it looked like Rush just... I'm sure Rush didn't do that intentionally, but...
Now, do we have one fixed tonight, Rudy?
Should be 2.
Okay, Rudy. I'm going to go down there and talk to Justin Bolton after you get done there, Rudy.
All right, just a second here. Let me get this...
Yep, do what you got to do, buddy. Just let me know, and I'll go down and talk to one of our drivers.
Alrighty. Just a second here.
4.
Okay, Ed.
.7 on the stop, and still didn't gain a spot.
Go ahead, Ed.
10-4, Rudy. Just getting that to make sure that who's our leader out there. I don't know. Brian Werman's our leader right now, Rudy. Do you want to just give me a second to make sure?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is, Rudy. Yeah, I'll give some words on Brian Werman.
All right.
Hey, Brian Werman, this is Ed up and Rudy up in the booth there. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, how you say? I see up there leading the race. You got Justin Bolton there in the back of you. The number 18 has been pretty fast here tonight. Do you have anything to keep that truck out in front? Or are you going to see if you can let Justin Bolton go right by you because he's got a fast truck tonight?
Well, right now my strategy is just try to lead one lap to get that one bonus point. Right now I'm getting ready to pit and start in the back.
Okay, Brian. Good luck there, and we'll see you at the end of this race.
10-4.
Hey, Justin Bolton, this is Ed up in the booth. You got a copy?
10-4.
Hi, Justin. How are we doing tonight?
No, we're doing pretty good. Just driving in circles out here, trying to lead as many laps as we can.
I hear you. Well, I see you get up there in front there. Your truck really looks like it's handling really good at Iowa tonight. Do you think you can stay out front tonight and lead most of these laps?
Yeah, these first few practice sessions we had here, we definitely got the truck dialed in there, and we're really working on the high side, which is what you need here. So really happy with the feel of the truck tonight, and hopefully we can go out there and get a win, and probably use field strategy here is hopefully we can stay green.
10-4 on that, Justin. You have a good race there, and we'll talk to you in there. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Hey, Rudy, we're clear.
Roger.
I guess that was good strategy by Brian Werman there, Rudy. He wanted to lead that one lap to that valuable point there. It's really good. If you get a chance to lead one lap here, you're doing an awesome job.
Yes, sir. So the lights are off on the pace car here, Ed, and everybody's doubled up. Pace car is going to take a duck off here in a minute, and we'll get back to some green flag racing. These guys can keep it straight. Now, that wasn't a bad run there, 12 or 13 laps on the green flag, so it's a pretty good run. So the pace car is off. Green flag. Oh, we got the 2 loose already.
Oh.
Spinning, collecting a bunch of people. Oh Oh man, what the heck? I'm gonna look at this Ed and see if we can figure out what happened here. It looked like he might have got tapped in the rear end by the number 9. I'd say by the way the sound, it looks like they're having a little fit on the radio about it. So
let's look at the replay, Rudy.
yeah, it looked like maybe the 2 kind of rear-ended the 88. It's like the 88 didn't go. So the 88 didn't go, bunched up the 2, and the 9 didn't see that in time and tapped him in the rear end. I collected the 11, and the 7 got just a touch. The 33, the 23, man, that just set off a melee of trucks in the back here. So, well, these guys will get back out there and try to get their cars fixed up again. And
yeah, that's what it looked like to me, Rudy. It looks like the 88, he stalled out. He didn't get to go, and it bunched everybody else in the back.
yeah, I'm wrecking on pit road back here. What the heck's going on with these guys? We got somebody, Chris Scala, trying to push the 33 to his pit. He must have blew up his motor or something. And
Here's the thing in iRacing, Rudy. We don't allow that in ice cream pushing cars.
so we're back on caution again. So these guys went into pits, got their repairs done, changed tires, full tank of fuel, and we'll get back out and race again here. So
Sure, that was the 88 that backed that up, right, Rudy?
yeah, 88 didn't go on the green flag. I don't know, maybe he missed a shift or.
Let's go down and talk to him, Rudy. I want to know that.
Raid them by.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, hang on, Rudy. Gotta make sure I can get there.
How many laps are you gonna get back there?
I'm gonna say.
Just take the 1 lap. Don't worry about the second one. You should be okay. If you do get black flagged on the start, we will clear.
Gotta wait. They're still talking. Hang on,
should
Rudy.
not.
Hey, 88, this is Ed and Rudy up in the booth here. You got a copy of Sean Butler?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, Sean, we're looking at the replay there. We're winding up the replay back there, and it looks like you either missed a gear or you stalled the go on the green. Can you tell us what happened right there?
Yeah, for my vantage point, it looked like I was going to jump the 18 and pass them before they got to the start-finish line, so I just kind of checked it up just a little bit, and that's just what happened.
Okay, Sean, well, you have a good race there. We're just looking at the replay and asking what happened right there. Just caution came out, and then we got another one on top of that. Well, we hope we don't happen again there. Have a good race there, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
I guess that's what happened, Rudy. You checked it up.
Well, guys are going to have to be a little more careful when they're doing that crap. It looks like we still have everybody in the race, Ed. I guess that kind of might have ruined a lot of people's plans on, maybe fuel strategy or tire strategy, trying to get these tires warmed up so they can run a little better. But we get back to some green flag racing here, and then maybe we'll see a long run again.
Yeah, that would be awesome, Rudy. I mean, that checked up kind of hurt a couple of these trucks out here, you get your game plan on, you're ready to roll, and all of a sudden you're getting checked up, backed up, and trucks are just running into each other, you know what I mean, and asking what is going on. It's a tough situation, and then these guys, all right, got to go to the pit pit crew's ready. Fix the truck. I got to get me back out there, man. Makes you a little mad. You want to throw your helmet at some of these drivers that are not paying attention, but you got to move on, man. You get back on the track and start running the race.
Well, it's going to be unfortunate for Tony Godwin coming off of 3 wins for the season, Ed. Going to be he's going to lose some ground in the points. So I'm sure some of these other guys up here, David Howard and William Kirk, they're just smiling about that. But nothing against Tony. They're just it's like whew, they needed the break. Him catching them so fast in the points.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Rudy. Yeah, I bet they sure got a smile on their face, man. So, yeah, man, we're going back where we are. We wanted to stay in the top points there, and guess what? That's where we'll be, you know what I mean? But like I said, Tony's a really good driver, Rudy, and he shows it every time he comes to race.
Mm-hmm. Green flag, Ed, green flag.
10-4, Rudy. Please keep it green, boys. They do this.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, Rudy, what they need to do is just fan these cars out a little bit. Just run the track. You don't have to win on the first lap. You know what I mean? Let the truck warm these tires up, man, because it will take off on you.
Mm-hmm. Justin, he's going to be a tough one to beat here tonight, I believe. He's really hooked up, man. I think that's Kevin O'Keefe coming up. Yeah, Kevin O'Keefe in second place, doing a real good job there tonight, man. He's just, we got a car stopped on the track. What the heck was that? And we're under caution again. Why is there a car stopped on the track?
I'm looking at the replay right now.
Timothy Lewis.
33 up there.
Yeah, looks like he hit the wall, but why would he still be hanging on the track like that?
Looks like it.
Oh, him and the 84 touched. He blew his engine, that's what happened. So he's going to have to take her to the pit and get her fixed up again. So looked like him and the 84 touched. Have Kevin O'Brien.
You know what happened there, Rudy? I'm trying to back it up.
The 84 and him touched, and he bounced off the 84 and hit the outside wall.
Okay.
So cars coming down pit road. A few cars decided to pit. See how this plays out for some of these drivers coming down pit road.
I should get down there and talk to Kevin O'Keefe there, Rudy.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, Kevin O'Keefe, you got a copy? This dead up from Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy out there?
10-4.
Hi, Keith. We've been watching you, man. You're riding that high line, trying to catch out Justin Bolton there. He's pretty fast here tonight. I just want to know if you had anything for him out there. We know you're running in second place, and we're just curious.
The long answer is no. No, I'm just running the high line because make these guys work to pass me. You know, I ran a good lap in qualifying, got a good starting position. I'm going to take advantage of it. Let these guys will work good.
So are you done, Ed, or what?
I don't know what happened, man. It just cut me off for some reason, Rudy. Yep, I guess I was done. I don't know. It cut me right off, Rudy. Now I don't have no speaker somewhere again.
What the heck's going on with your stuff, Ed?
Okay, I think it's clear. I think what it is, Rudy, every time I click on the driver's name, it shuts it off till I go back to that driver somehow. I guess we're gonna have to work on that and see what's going on with that.
Okay.
So it's just talking, a good talk to him too, Rudy, and it's like went right off.
You might have it on driver instead of race control. You should be on race control, and that way you can talk to any of them.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm on drivers too, and I should be on race control. Yeah, okay, I'm on race control now.
You didn't talk about Mike Ellis all day today, Rudy. He looked like he's been doing a good job, running the number 17 truck out there, Rudy. Then we got the number 4, Brandon Leonard out there running 5th place, Rudy, too.
Yeah, doing a real good job.
We don't talk to some of these drivers just coming up through the field and try to get through this mess. That's the biggest thing in Iowa tonight. It's just riding and be comfortable and I'm gonna say it again, Rudy. Equipment. Please take care of it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, maybe the next caution or the next break we get, Ed, maybe we'll get a word in with Mike Ellis and see how he's running tonight.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, Rudy.
So the lights are off on the pace car. We'll be coming around here to take the green flag again.
Yes, we are, Rudy.
Pace car's off.
Please, guys, get it together.
Green flag. Sean Butler jumped right out there, got around on Kevin O'Keefe on the inside and come up underneath him. We've got a little bit of changing of the guard there up front, but let's see how that pans out for the long run.
I was noticing Sean Butler, he's a really good driver. He showed us last night, man, he could drive the heck out of his truck, and he led most of the race last night there, Rudy, that practice race.
Yeah. Eric Sable's back up to 4th position, Ed. Looking at taking over 3rd.
We have a caution.
Again?
That's all it was last night, Rudy.
Well, these guys are going to have to get over this caution stuff here quick. Or it's just going to be nothing but cautions all night long. Looks like we got, looks like maybe Michael D'Amico might have got into the rear end here of Vic Greenwood. Going into the turn, like Vic maybe tried to come down low and Michael was already down there and put him in the rear end and spun him out. Yep, that's what happened. Almost put him into the 0-0 of Aaron Cummings there. Luckily he was ahead of it just enough to miss it. It's too bad. Caution number 3 already. 31 laps. We got a long race to go.
I know what happened there, Rudy. It really slows the racing up part because now, like I said, you're racing under the caution instead of racing the race.
Vic Greenwood taking his car into the pits.
Oh, he's really damaged, Rudy.
Yeah. Well, he'll get that reset there, and there he goes. He's off again.
That pit crew did a good job getting him back out there and all fixed up, Rudy.
Good job by them, man. That was great. So guys are showing a little bit of impatience here, a little bit of like you said, Ed, they're trying to race each other too much instead of the track. You know, when they need to be checking up, they're not checking up. So I wanted to give a shout out to Mrs. Greenwood if she's watching. Watching your husband race here tonight, Mrs. Greenwood. He's doing a good job. Just unfortunate he got caught up in that little mess, but he's got a brand new truck and back out there racing again. So wish him good luck.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'll go down there and I'll talk to him. I want to see what happened there, Rudy, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Ready?
Yo, you guys need to sort that
I'll wait till these guys stop talking for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, there's just wave rounds are just ridiculous. Don got like 2 or 3 of them, and he was it doesn't make sense.
That's because Ed's got the program on as well. I just PM'd Dad. Hopefully he'll see it and tell Ed to shut it off.
Do you have the Lucky Dog running it?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I probably do.
You need to shut it off.
Let me do that right now.
Above everyone now. Everyone.
Yeah, you're out in the lead. That's why I said pull in the pits and wait on the field.
Well, I missed the pits. I'll pull over and wait.
Yeah, you shouldn't have that running. Remember, those guys are
taking
taking
care
care of
doesn't
it.
mean you got to take it if it doesn't make sense.
It's off now, Rudy. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, just pull in the pit, go into the pits and at least stop in the pits, and this way it won't penalize anybody.
Yeah, Ed had it running. He's got it shut off now. I don't know why that, you know. Aren't you running it, Brian?
Yeah, I'm running it.
It's going to screw up the order on the restart,
Yeah,
so
see,
be careful.
2 people can't be running it, Ed.
I'm right in front of the
Yeah,
finish
10-4.
line, so I don't. What do you guys 2 to green right now?
Yeah, we're coming to 1 to green. Just stay in the pits and let the field go by and then pull out behind us.
Sorry, wouldn't start.
Okay, I'm going down to talk to Vic Greenwood, Rudy.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Vic Greenwood, this is Ed and Rudy up in the booth there. You got a copy?
Maybe you don't have a copy.
I guess you don't have a copy on Ed Greenwood. You got a copy in the number 11 truck.
Go ahead there, Ed Hewitt.
Okay, didn't know you had a copy, Vic. But you got a little trouble there. Just want to know what happened there. You see you got your truck all mangled up there. You got to go to the pit and get a reset there and get your crew up and get me back on that track. Can you tell us what happened?
Ed, I'm sorry, we're going green. We had to cut
Yep.
the interview short.
Yep,
We want to
going
say
green,
great
Ed.
chatter only.
Going green. Green flag.
Well, that was quick, Rudy.
Yeah, sorry you didn't get your interview in there, Ed, but
That's all good, Rudy. I'd rather see them race a good race and get an interview.
yep. We got first, second, and third running really tight here. The number 2 car, Eric Sable, trying to give the 88 a little shove down that front stretch. Bump drafting don't work too good on this track there, Eric. Take your time, relax. He just thinks he's got to be up there but next to Bolton or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so, Rudy.
Just need to race each other clean. you just burn your tires up so quick, and trying to race each other like that so early. And then, okay, Sable's got to run on the outside there, pinching the 88 down, making the 88.
Yeah, I think the 88, Sean Butler, he's a good driver. I think he's just going to let him go. He's not going to burn his stuff up.
Yep, that's a smart move there.
That was really. I mean, you got Eric Sable there. He's going to burn his equipment up quick because he's overdriving that car. But you know, I say, you know what? Take it easy. Get a long race. You know, let's not have a lot of caution out there.
Yeah. Try to stay on these front two up here, Ed, and kind of watch these, because I know Eric, you know, he's going to want to get out there and lead a couple laps. So at least one to get that point, you know. He wants that valuable point. A lot of these guys, a lot of these guys do, you know, and I mean, that 1 point means a lot in these races, you know. They add up.
Yeah, they sure do, Rudy.
Eric and Justin racing each other pretty clean here. I just hope they stay clean. Oh, looked like
we got a little loose.
18 got a little loose there, two coming underneath them. And Justin says, all right, you go ahead. I'm going to just come right back around you. But Eric led that lap, so he's led his one lap now to get that point. So hopefully that now he'll back off and just race a little.
Gave him a little shove. Trying to get a little nasty there. If I was Sean Butler there, I'd be just saying, all right, come on, you guys, keep fighting, because I'm going to be leading this race.
Yeah.
Sean Butler.
Oh, that's gonna beat them up pretty bad. I was right on them when they wrecked, so.
Yeah, I saw it, Rudy. Sean Butler really got in the back of Eric. Now they're fighting over it here. Now he's got to get off the track. That's wrong right there, Rudy. We just did.
What did he do?
He just Eric Sable just came down and smashed more into him. I want him off the track, Rudy. I'm not going that. That's another Brandon. Who did that? Kyle.
Yeah.
That, Rudy, if I make that call.
Whatever you want to do, Ed. It's up to you. Yeah, I think that was like totally uncalled for.
It was.
I just watched that, so yeah, that was totally uncalled for right there.
My thing was, Rudy, I had this happen not too long ago to us, the same kind of racing going on.
Yeah, we definitely don't want that kind of racing.
Make sure we save that replay if there are any questions after the race, Rudy.
Mm-hmm. Well, you save it too.
What did he say, Rudy? Something about kicking a 30?
Huh? I don't have. I got him muted. It. I can't hear nothing.
Okay.
So as we come around, Justin Bolton still in the lead. Brandon Leonard in second. Mike Ellis now in third. Michael D'Amico fourth. Kevin O'Keefe fifth. David Howard Jr. in sixth. William Kirk in seventh. Chris Scala eighth. Dustin Lee in ninth. Jared Akey in 10th. Kevin O'Brien 11th. Vic Greenwood 12th. Aaron Cummings 13th. Brian Wortman 14th, Eric Sable 15th, Donald King 16th, Daniel Hardy 17th, Sean Butler 18th, and Timothy Lewis 19th. So lap 47, still coming up. We got a little over 100 laps to go here, and this is our 4th caution already.
Seems like it's going to be midnight till we get done, Rudy.
Won't be that long. We're a third of the way in 45 minutes. So tempers flare on a short track of Iowa. You knew this was going to happen. This track here, short track. These guys don't like running on these short tracks. Some of them, and they're very unforgiving. So you know, if you don't try to race each other clean and you get into trouble early and start bringing out cautions, this is the kind of racing you're going to have.
It sure is, Rudy. Didn't mean to interrupt Rudy about that. I don't like, you know, drivers. You know, you got to get on the brakes. You just can't run this track without hitting the brakes, or you're going to run somebody over. And that's these short tracks. You know, any short track you race at, Rudy, you got to use the brakes, man. It's not about gas. You know what I mean?
Green flag, Ed. Green flag.
Here we go, Rudy.
Brandon Leonard on the outside there, taking a look, trying to get a run on Justin Bolton. He just quite couldn't get into the turn as fast as Justin Bolton did there. So Brandon taking a look down on the low side again. Just can't quite do it on that low side, the high line being the preferred line.
Kevin O'Keefe there, rolling up in the third there, Rudy, taking that position away from Mike Ellis there, man.
Yeah, good racing here, second.
Oop, 3 wide. Whoop, the 9 got into Mike Ellis.
And that's probably going to bring out another caution.
Yep, it sure is, Rudy. Caution's out.
Man, these guys got to start being a little more smarter, man. I'm telling you, it's so. We'll go to the chopper view here and we can figure out what exactly happened. They both went into the turn. And it looks like maybe the 9 went in just a little bit hot there, but the 17 kind of come down, and I see some major net coating there because they never touched, Ed.
Was that, Rudy?
They never touched.
No, it was actually lag that did that, Rudy.
Yeah, the net coating there, man, they never touched. Never touched each other.
It was net colding. You didn't do nothing there, Williams, and Mike didn't do nothing either. It was just net colding. You guys didn't even touch.
I didn't think we touched because he gave me room, and I like underdrove the corner to make sure I didn't hit him. So
no, just net cold, and that's all it was, guys. It's too bad to run another caution out there, man. That's 5 cautions now. I don't want to see us riding the whole race to cautions. You know what I mean?
To interrupt you with that Vic Greenwood interview.
So. All right, well, these guys back in the pits, getting things fixed up. Get back out there. So So Mike Ellis doing really good out here. Just unfortunate net coding. That's an iRacing thing that, I don't know if we'll ever overcome it because of the difference of everybody's ping in the race. Everybody's in here on a different ping level. So it's hard to match up everything, get everybody at the same. So trying to find the pace car. There it is. So that puts Brandon Leonard in the lead. Justin may have pitted and decided, well, I've used up my tires. Him and Sable did get together a little bit there once. Probably had a little bit of damage on him. Might have been making him slow. So probably a good call by his crew chief on that.
Yeah, you're right, Rudy, because that last run he had there where Eric and him got into it a little bit there. There's smoke coming out that rear back of his tires. He did go a little sideways there, but he gathered it up and he stayed right out front there. So good job there, and he probably said, I need a pit this time. Let's get new rubber on that truck and get yourself back out there.
Yeah. Now, I'm not quite sure what Kevin did there, but he went by Brandon to go across the finish line before him. And I don't know if he thinks that's going to get him a lead a lap or not. I don't know, but I'm going to kind of make a note to watch for that, Ed, because you can't lead a lap that way. I'm sorry.
No,
Kevin.
you can't, Rudy.
Sorry, Kevin. That don't work. So if it registered you led a lap, no. We're going to take that away because that's not right. You got to get out there and do it the right way, buddy.
Yeah, you do, Rudy. You don't do that on cautions.
No. So make a mental note of that, Ed.
Okay.
So the lights should be going off on the pace car this time here. They'll be doubling up. Yep. And, we got one to go till green.
Yes, we do, Rudy.
Brandon Leonard getting out there, getting that valuable point for leading a lap. So good job by him. So these guys back in the field here a little bit, some of them being patient, some of them really trying to push these trucks to the limit. And all it takes is a little tap on this track here. It's a very slick track to begin with, so we're going to be going back to green. Pace car will be ducking off here in a second. Pace car's off. Green flag. Kevin, we've got a spin down on the grass already. Are you kidding me? Now, who the heck was it behind him that got so impatient?
It was a 9. Slammed
Come on,
slammed the
man.
4.
This ain't going to work. 9 is the cause of all these. Come on. Guys got to straighten it up a little. I mean, that's just uncalled for right there, jumping the start.
Well, actually, what happened? The 4 really let out the gas or something happened, Rudy.
Yeah, he must have missed a shift.
Missed a shift, and the 9 ran him over.
Yeah, what's he saying down there?
Said that he slammed the brakes.
What did Brandon say?
Brandon didn't say nothing.
Well, I seen his mic come on. That didn't bring the caution out, so... So Kevin O'Keefe out in the lead now, so I guess that... we don't have to worry about him leading the lap now, because he's leading. So we don't have to worry about checking on that lap. Well, sorry about that, Brandon. I don't know what exactly happened. Maybe we'll catch you in an interview at the end of the race and try to get a sight on what exactly happened on that You checked up, hit the brakes, or what happened there? We're not really sure. By the looks of it, it looked like he missed a shift. But it kept it green. That's the important part here. Kevin trying to stay out in front of Justin Bolton here. And we've got the 7 of David Howard Jr. lurking right there. And oh, the 29's into the wall. Whoa. He tapped. Oh, he's riding on the wall. Man, I don't know what happened to Kevin, but man, he really tapped the wall hard there a couple times. Almost hit it again. Man. David Howard hanging in there in third, our points leader. One of our points leaders. William Kirk was in the points lead too, so they're tied for first place. And Williams hanging in the back there. He's trying to get up around there, and he's in fourth position back here, I believe. Yeah, Williams in fourth place. So our 2 points leaders are running third and fourth.
We got the yellow out.
What happened this time?
I don't know what brought the yellow out this time, Rudy. It's out again. Got a car down the apron.
Brian Workman into the wall here. So far I haven't found it, Ed. Let me know if you find it, because I don't.
I see Justin Bolton on the apron, but I don't know what happened.
Justin Bolton left.
10-4. That was a number 4 bump to 33, Rudy. That's what brought our caution out.
Yeah, there's 2 racing pretty hard back here. I'm watching it now. Looked like Brandon tried to cut down low underneath him, and Timothy cut right down, almost right in front of him. So I guess it was a combination of, I'm not really sure. And then Brandon kind of touched him in the rear end. And you know how these trucks are so sensitive to that.
Oh, yes they are, Rudy.
So, so much impatience out here tonight, Ed. Oh man, I'm telling you, these guys, they're racing like it's the last lap of the race, and they're not even halfway yet.
Let's put out about Justin Bolton here, man. I guess he got tired of the cautions, Rudy.
looks like Chris Scala had some connection issues. He must have disconnected. Now he's reconnected. So not sure what was going on with them. So we've got, looks like Eric Sable's left. He may be in the room watching.
I didn't mean to pull him off the track right there, Rudy, but I can't have that kind of stuff going on a race. You know what I mean? He's a good driver now. I just can't have that during the race. If he would have given calm and we could have took it after the race, then that I would have understood. You know what I mean? But not during the track racing.
Roger that. So we've got Mike Ellis out in the lead here, Ed, and the lights are off on the pace car. So good job by Mike keeping that thing out front.
Yeah, it is, Rudy. He's a really good patient driver there. Look at Vic Greenwood running in second there, and Jared Akey up there running in third. That's pretty awesome. Look at the number running in fourth, Aaron Cummins, man. So you know what? This track can turn you right around, man. Look where you run.
Yep. Yeah, these guys are, I think these are the guys right here that are showing the most patience here tonight. Some of these guys that are up front right at the moment, they're not trying to run over each other. They're just trying to keep their car in one piece, you know.
Yes, Rudy, and that's the game with Iowa. You know what I mean? You gotta run this track, and you take care of the equipment like I've always talked about, and this thing will get you to the end and maybe get you to a win.
So we're back to green flag racing again. 17 kind of pulling out there. Jared Akey he's sticking there in second place, but David Howard, he's taking over that second place right there. William Kirk following him right up the line.
Got to be careful though, Rudy, because you can get, trying to burn this truck up in 2 laps, man. These tires get really hot quick.
Yeah. And Jared Akey kind of up the hill there, almost into the wall.
Whoa, got 62 coming into 51. He saved it though, Rudy.
Good job. Yeah, David Howard Jr. out in the lead now, trying to get out there and lead that valuable, lap to get 1 point. So good job by David. Wow, man, go David.
He's up on the rail tonight, Rudy. He's been there all night long. He's trying to get through traffic, and I'm glad to see him up there though. He's running a good race. He's taking his time, and that's awesome.
Him and William, they're taking advantage of this, trying to maintain that point lead. Now, William hasn't led a lap yet. So as it stands right now, David would be back in the lead by 1 point, according to the points, because he's led a lap and William hasn't.
Yeah, exactly, Rudy.
David can just be patient, stick it out there, keep it out front, keep that clean air going in that truck, keep it nice and cool, keep the tires, nice and cool. And maybe he might be able to pull out leading the most laps, and that'll get him another point.
Yeah, exactly, Rudy. Like I said, Rudy, be patient, man. Look where he ended up. He'd be patient on the track. Mm-hmm. Sorry, a couple of drivers that left us. I mean, we had some good drivers there. Justin Bolton had some trouble with his truck, and he had to leave. And Eric Sable had a good truck. And we got another caution. We had a wreck again.
Oh, no. Let's go back and see if we can figure out what happened here. Got a lot of guys racing around each other here pretty hard. Looked like the 62 was into the wall, come down and hit the 51, and the 51 down into the 88. And looks like those three. So Michael D'Amico bringing out this caution. Got loose or whatever and took it up into the wall, and that stirred up the hornet's nest from there. So it looks like everybody's coming down pit road, leader and all. So Our leader, David Howard Jr., coming down pit road, Ed.
What's that, Rudy?
Our leader, David Howard Jr., is coming down pit road.
Yes, he is, Rudy. I hope he takes all 4 tires. That's the best thing you do is take all 4 tires here.
Yeah, looks like everybody's taking 4. So Dustin Lee coming in there, smoking really bad. A lot of damage on that truck. Hopefully he had a reset to get that thing back out there. And David Howard Jr. away. We had a few cars that opted to stay out, Ed. Chris Scala, Timothy Lewis. I think he's going to be pitting. Brandon Leonard. It'll be putting Brandon Leonard back in the lead again. He's opted to stay out, and
he's gonna stay out, Rudy, because he's still a lap down. It looks like on my screen. Maybe
yeah, that's right. He'll get the wave by.
He'll get the wave by there.
Yep, good deal. He should have enough time to once he gets the wave by, he should have enough time to pit. Like we have 2 or 3 of them out there that are going to get the wave by, Ed.
Yeah, I see that, Rudy. I think you're going to have Brandon Leonard and Daniel Hardy.
Mm-hmm. Chris Scala. He's probably going to get the wave by too because he's ahead of the leader. And that'll cycle back around and put David Howard Jr. back in the lead. Mike Ellison second, Beck Greenwood staying in third. Crash D'Amico there in fourth.
Forgot we even talked about that tonight, Rudy. I'm glad Brian Werman come up with that. Every 10 incidents that you get on the track, it goes against your points.
Mm-hmm. You
lose a point from that. So that's a good call on Brian Werman to come and give me that info, and I'm glad he's there.
Yeah. I'm going to run down here and talk to Chris Scala, Ed.
Okay.
And Chris Scala, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Chris, we've seen you. You must have had connection issues or something, but good to see you back out on the track there, bro. You know, you might not have enough to win it, but you know we all know that those points are very valuable. So good luck out there tonight, buddy.
Yeah, just one of those things.
All right. Well, I guess he's not too much in talkative mood right now. He's upset about this connection issues. So.
Yeah, it's a tough, tough call there when things happen. But you try to get back on there for the valuable points that you really need. And if you just got right out and say, I'm not coming back in, you lose points, really. So you might just come in and ride it out. That's all you can do, and have fun with it.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
I look at it this way, Ray, too. It's not all about the racing part. It's more about, let's practice. It's a long practice. You might not think it's the greatest, but the next time we come here, Rudy, you're going to dominate some of this because you went out there and, we're going to green flag, Rudy.
Green flag. Some of these guys a little bit back further in the field had decided to stay out on these old tires, and I hope that wasn't a bad call by their crew chief. I think we got 2 or 3 of them mired back in the field that are on old tires. So, David Howard.
Yeah, that's a really tough call to have your crew chief say, stay out there, get track position. You know what? if I was a crew chief, I'd say, listen, man, I need to come in, man. It's not about track position here. This track, you don't understand, man. It loves my tires. We got William D. Kirk there looking on the inside of Jared Akey there, trying to get that pass. We'll see if we can do it.
Brian Wertman running back there in ninth ed, doing a good job. He's holding that high line good, and that's actually the preferred line, on here. So good job by Brian.
Yeah, it is, Rudy. You notice this driver, Brian Werman, he's a patient driver. He tries to stay out of the way and be safe, you know what I mean? And that's what I like about Brian Werman. He's not in a rush to go anywhere. He'll drive the heck out of his truck, and if it's there at the end, he'll be there at the end.
There's some good racing going on back here in the pack. Like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Some good racing going on with these guys. Giving each other room.
Yeah, Rudy, and this is the kind of driving we talk about. I mean, just patient, Look at that guy. Where is he at? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Go low, go high. You know what I mean? Not running the guy over. You're just racing, and you're racing cleanly.
David Howard stretching that lead a little bit. He's trying to keep that thing out there in clean air and trying to pull away from that 17 of Mike Ellis.
Yeah, he's like I said, Rudy. We don't talk much about David Howard Jr. there. He's got a good truck tonight. He was patient. His truck's out in front. Get under the clean air. You don't have to worry about traffic around you, and that's the best way to do it on Iowa here.
You can run your line and be a little more relaxed and don't have to worry about, somebody coming up under you or somebody on your outside, or it makes a whole different racing game out of it,
Yeah, it does, Rudy. And like you said, you don't have to worry about the truck beside you, taking the air off your truck, getting loose, going in a turn, and then you have a better race. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot easier on your tires that way.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not eating all these rubber off this, tires, and you don't have to go back in the pit,
Exactly.
Got the number 23, Donald King, off the pace there, Rudy, going backwards. I don't know. He might have. I don't know if he was one of the drivers and go back in the pit and change those tires. Whoa! Had a big wreck there.
Oh, yep. Oh, man.
I got to see what happened there, Rudy.
Yeah, I'm rewinding it back. Looks like it was up ahead a few cars, like maybe up around Crash D'Amico again or something. I'm not really sure what.
That looks like the 29 got in the back of the 62, Rudy.
Yeah, they've been racing kind of hard.
I don't know why the 29 even went that fast and gave him a little bit more room.
Yeah, boy, he just punted him right in the turn there. He didn't need to do that. That's too bad there. That probably took Michael out of the race, because I know he was.
Yeah, that was his last reset, Rudy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's done for Michael tonight. That's too bad.
And him and the 88 there too. The 88 looked like he blew his motor. Oh, and Brian Wertman got into it too. But looked like he kind of did the old ghosting through the truck there. So Brian might be all right.
I saw that, Rudy. Yep, ghosting through the truck, man. It's too fast. You got to go somewhere else.
Yep.
We got some trucks going to pit here.
We'll go up here. Watch this from Brian's perspective. And it looked like he was going to crash head on there, and he just kind of ghosted through the back corner of them. So
yeah, that's too bad about the 62. He's done for the night, Rudy.
Yeah, took it behind the wall.
It's too bad. A good truck tonight too. It's all about patience, man. You gotta get on the brakes. You don't need to push nobody through the turns, man. There's no need in it. You know what I mean, Rudy?
Mm-hmm. So I'm sure David Howard didn't want to see that. I don't know, did David pit or any of the leaders pit up there? Probably.
I don't think David hasn't pit at all, right? I don't know if he's gonna pit this time or not, Rudy. No, don't look. He's gonna stay out.
Probably a good call. It's too early to get that last pit, to make it to the end. So maybe you get a few more laps on, and maybe they'll hope for another caution, and he can get his last pit of the night in. So I don't know what his crew chief's got, what kind of strategy he's got for tires and fuel. So hopefully it was a smart move.
Yeah, I hope he has his.
Stop that! It's catchy.
Oh, sorry, Rudy. Go to say, I hope his crew told him to do the right move here, Rudy. Like I said, man, you do run like 10 or 15 laps on these tires. These tires start to go away.
Yeah.
Because you're really, really off the throttle then even earlier going into the turn just to save those tires.
Daniel Hardy, 1 lap down, he's in the pit, taking on tires and fuel. Could Brandon Leonard take it behind the wall too? So a few drivers have gotten too much damage, can't run, taking it behind the wall. Save it all up for next week.
Yeah, you got that right, Rudy. Now we're doing 150 laps here tonight, ain't we, Rudy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, buddy.
So they're about 2/3 of the way now.
It'd be nice to, get to over 100, let it go green for 50 laps. It'd be nice, Rudy.
Mm-hmm. Aaron Cummings up there running in 7th. Vic Greenwood in 6th. Kevin O'Keefe in 5th. William Kirk in 4th. Jared Akey 3rd. Mike Ellis in 3rd, and David Howard in the lead. The lights are off on the pace car, Ed.
Yes, we are, Rudy. We're ready to go green here, and let's see what happens.
Coming to lap 98, so we're almost 2/3 of the way. The pace car's off. Green flag. Looks like David Howard pulled out enough to where he can get back to running his line. Mike Ellis hanging in there in 2nd. Rush doing a good job up there. Out 4 wide now. See, this has got to. These guys they're doing way too much here. There were 4 wide right there. There was no reason for that. No reason for that at all. I'm showing Vic Greenwood is our leader. He's out there collecting that one valuable point for leading a lap. So good job out there, Vic. I hope your wife's watching at home. I'm proud of you getting out there leading a lap. Good job, buddy. Way to keep the fenders on it. That's obviously very important here tonight. Keeping the fenders on this damn thing.
Yeah, it is, Rudy. Yeah, congratulations there to Vic Greenwood there, leading the lap there. Those value points are really important tonight, Rudy.
Brian Wertman, I'm showing in second. So good job by him.
Yeah, good job by Brian Werman there for sure. He's been hanging in there all night long there and put himself up in second place there.
Got David Howard Jr. there in fourth. So he's lurking there trying to make sure he can, stay in it for them points. So he can get that truck back up to the lead again.
I think he will there, Rudy, because he really pitted there. These guys haven't pitted. He went and got fresh tires, and I believe he's going to be back on the front there because these guys are on old tires, Rudy.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens there. You never know at Iowa. It could happen.
Exactly.
We've seen a lot of changes, a lot of changes. Seen a lot of different moves. Lead changes we've seen here tonight, Rudy, has been everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Heck, I think this has been worse than like some of the Bristol races. Man, oh man, this has been caution riddled.
Yeah, I think it's worse than Bristol, Rudy. I want to be honest with you. I ain't seen so many cautions. We had a lot of cautions here. Last night was the same way, Rudy.
I don't even know how many cautions this is, like 7 or 8, something. It's up there.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Rudy. We'll have to count them up after.
Looks like we may only have about 11 cars on the track now out of the 19 that started. So 8 of them have taken them behind the wall, and they're done for the day.
And we got 11 on the lead lap there, Rudy.
Sure, Timothy Lewis is still out there, so he'd be in 12th place, but he's 6 laps down. Good way to keep it going, Timothy. Good job, man. Good job. A lot of these guys they're done for the day. So pace car's off.
Green, green, green. Here we go, Rudy.
Green flag. Three wide and almost 3 wide in the turn there. Woo, Brian Wertman got into the wall a little bit. Vic trying to hold it on that low line. David Howard Jr. not being patient, trying to go to that high line.
Yeah, you need to get up on the high line there and just let it ride. You got fresh tires. Don't burn them up quick.
Brian getting out there to a good lead, man. Wow. Where the heck did he get this burst of power from, Ed?
Wow, I don't know, man, but he's on a rail, Eddie. I got to get this truck out there. Maybe I can lead a couple of laps. We don't know. But David Howard Jr. is pretty fast here, man. He's got this track figured out, and I think you're going to see him back in the front here.
Yeah, he's looking to the inside of Brian right now.
Sure does, Rudy. Looks like he's going to get it.
Yep.
No, Brian Werman's trying to come up hard.
Yeah, he's got that high line, and that high line we know is the fast lane here, so... Okay,
no, I think his tires are not enough, Rudy.
Yeah, David's cleared them now, so David back out in the lead again. David Howard. Good job, David. Way to race clean, man. See, these guys have spread out a little bit, Ed. Single file. Oh, Brian Wertman up into the wall again. Wow.
I would have done? I would have pitted, Rudy. Didn't matter to me. If you get a chance to pit, go and change those tires because they don't last here.
Yeah, that's pushed him back to 4th place now. Just tapping that wall like that.
Yeah, Rudy, that's all it takes. You scrub that wall just a little bit, cars are just going to go right by you because it's like a magnet there when you get hooked up on this wall, Rudy.
Oh, yeah. You have a heck of a time getting off that thing.
Oh, the 29 got a little loose there. You got it saved up, though. You gathered it up there.
William Kirk, our other point leader, running back there, Ed, in 11th place. Well off the pace. He's got a lot of damage. He's used up all of his resets and got a lot of damage there. So that's too bad for him.
Yeah, I know the saddest thing is all you can do is hang on to the truck and get those valuable points. That's all you can do at this most of the race. You got 110 laps. We're in the 110 laps now, Rudy. Let's do is hang on and hope for the best.
Guys racing really good up here now. Aaron Cummings up to 8th. Rush up to 7th. Donald King up to 6th place. Good job by Don, man. He got a little damage on the nose there, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him. Aerodynamics aren't quite as important at a short track like this as he may have a little bit of a steering issue, which we could go on board here and see how he's doing steering wheel wise. Steering seems to be pretty straight ahead, so no steering issue that I can see.
10-4, Rudy. That, you know what? If you get a little damage here at a short track like this to Iowa, it's not going to hurt you. You can jump on a big super speedway. That's where it hurts you. Your car don't drive right. You can't catch up because they're drafting at 100 and probably 192, 195 miles an hour. These trucks are only going about 154. Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't really important at a short track. Just staying on and holding it and hanging on to it. That's all you can do.
On board with David Howard Jr. on the new gyro cam. Pretty cool view out the windshield there. Kind of gives you a perspective of how much of an angle that these trucks are on into the turns. The gyro camera actually being straight and the truck being at an angle to the banking and the turns. So pretty cool view that they've added. Like in real NASCAR, they have that gyro cam now, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, really, it shows how it tips, and you're tipping, you're like, whoa, you're up sideways, So
David just trying to maintain here. We got Mike Ellis hanging on in 2nd place here, doing a really good job hanging there. It's like, I believe Kevin O'Keefe hanging right on his bumper. So those two racing pretty good together. And they maintain. The rest of the field's kind of backed up a little bit, Ed. They're back quite a little ways. Matter of fact, 3.5 seconds. Vic Greenwood in 4th place. So.
Yeah, I think that, they're just letting things cool down, They know it's, let's finish the race. Let's not have a lot of caution. Let's just get through this,
Exactly, yep. So the top 3 pulling away from the rest of the field by 3.5 seconds here at Iowa tonight on lap 118. William Kirk struggling really hard back here.
We had the 29, but he saved it. He got a little loose.
Rush hanging in there in 6th place. He's 3rd in the points, Ed. I think he's trying to maintain that 3rd place position. Doing a great job tonight, man. He's been keeping that thing clean pretty much most of the night. Got involved in that accident early on, and I think he's been all right since then. I don't think he's been in any wrecks or anything, so good job by you, Rush.
Yeah, good job there, Rush. He's been, like I said, Rudy, he's been hanging in there all night long. Driving a good race. Got one little incident there, but all in all, man, just been driving the truck and you know, taking care of it. You know, that's important over here at Iowa. You take care of that truck, and you know what? You want to go by me, go by me. You know, let me. I'm just driving the track, and he's doing a good job at doing it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Weirman's trying to go by him, but he's having a little trouble there getting into the turn.
Yeah, Rush ain't going to give up that position too awful easy. You're going to have to work for it to get by old Rush. Well, Ed, maybe we'll get some good green flag running in here, and maybe all we can do is hope and pray that these guys make it to the end and green flag the rest of the way. It would be really nice.
Yeah, I see where Danny Hardy there got past the 23 of Donald King there for 5th place there.
Mm-hmm. He's front three out here, Ed, just hanging loose, man, clicking the laps off. Mike Ellis just looks like a vulture there sitting waiting for David Howard to make a mistake, and he's going to be right there, you know, getting that valuable point. I'm not sure. I don't think he's led a lap yet. Try to stay focused on these three here for a little while. They got coming to 25 laps to go, Ed. So
I'm sorry, Rudy. I've been watching the field back here, watching some of these cars race against each other. You know, I mean, I've been watching Brian Weirman, Donald King, and Danny Hardy.
Mike Ellis got a little bit of a run on David Howard that time.
Yes, he did, Rudy. I just saw the Kevin O'Brien there passing Jared Akey there for 8th place.
Aaron Cummings well off the pace. He's fallen back to 10th place there. Wasn't sure exactly what happened there. Maybe he just burned up his tires early, but yeah, this battle back here, I'm watching this, Ed. This is a good battle here.
Yeah, I've been watching these cars.
Rush might have chewed up his tires kind of early and racing those guys up a little further up and trying to stay down low, and that's just not a good line to keep.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
no.
84 come back around him on the inside. Rush just said, just go ahead. I'm not going to wreck because, you know, you want to pass me. So Kevin O'Brien up to 9th place. Good job by Kevin.
Yeah, definitely good job there.
Vic Greenwood still running in 4th place. Good job by Vic tonight, man. He's a good racer. I like Vic. He kind of races like I do, you know. 29 looking on the inside of the 17 for 2nd place here, Ed.
Yeah, I've been watching this battle, Rudy. They've been going back and forth, lap after lap, man,
Yeah.
trying to catch that leader. But you know what? Here's how I look at it, Rudy. You want to catch a leader, get in line and draft with each other.
Yeah.
You're fighting each other, man. You're burning this equipment up.
Mm-hmm. And David Howard's out there just continuing to run his line and pulling away every lap.
Rudy, he's got a smile, grin to grin right now.
Oh, I have no doubt. 29 got a little loose that time coming off the turn. And he's going to just settle back in behind there, cool his tires off a little bit.
Yeah, I cooled my tires off, and you know what? We're on 133 laps. Let's cool them down. 5 to go, then give it a heck.
Yes, sir. Really impressed with the job Mike Ellis is doing out there tonight, Ed. Man, he is just really showing the way here, second place. But man, he has come from way back in the field and done so good here tonight. What a driver!
Yeah, really good driver tonight. Being patient, you know what I mean. I love the paint scheme, the tie ride out there.
Yeah.
It's just awesome.
The old Darrell Waltrip paint scheme.
Yes, it is, Rudy.
Of course, I don't know who ran that in the trucks. Do you know, Ed?
I'm not sure, Rudy. It's been a while. I mean, I used to watch the trucks, and I just got into NASCAR, and that's where I've been ever since.
Yeah, I never watched the trucks all that much. I love driving them on these tracks, though, man. They're a blast to drive.
Oh, yes, they are, Rudy. Really blast. Hey, look at that, Rudy. We're at 136 now.
We got William Kirk here. Oh, wow, man, is he ever off of the pace. He's going to be coming up and getting lapped here pretty quick. So let's go on board with the leader here, and we're going to watch him get a run on this when he gets to William and see how they handle each other around each other. Because I know they're teammates, and they race a lot together here.
That was a good job by the 84 of Kevin O'Brien there. Gave a little bump on the back of Jerry Akey there. Gave him a little room. Didn't run him over. Let off the gas a little bit. And that's what kind of driving you should be driving out here. Good job there, 84.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree. Watching David Howard here, Ed. Boy, he's hitting his mark every time. He's running that middle lane. That's a good lane to run because you're not chewing the rubber up off your tires, And man, he just seems like he's just hitting his mark every time. Good job out there, David. Man.
Yeah, really good job, Rudy. Like I said, man, you got to hit your marks, and you'll be there.
He's reeling old William in really fast here and going to put William a lap down.
Yeah, we don't talk about Williams tonight. You got a little damage there, and he's off the pace there a little bit. Trying to save what he can get out of the truck and try to stay out there. I mean, he actually, I don't know. Is he lap down already? No, he don't look like he lap down at all.
No, but David Howard's coming up on him to put him a lap down.
Yeah, 10-4, Rudy.
I kind of watch this battle here and see if William gives him, plenty of room. He should, there's no reason for him to battle the leader and possibly, cause an accident or whatever, but I know he wants to stay on the lead lap, but he knows he can't compete with David, Good job, William. Good job, man. He got right down out of the way.
That's the way to do it, Rudy.
I applaud you, William, man. Good job. Nice. Now that's what you call a good, respectful racer right there. He knows he ain't got enough there to race with David Howard to try to stay on the lead lap. Why not just pull over and let him go by?
Yeah, 10-4 on that. I see that 29 got by Mike Ellis there. Kevin O'Keefe.
Uh-huh. Good job by Kevin there, man. He's been involved in a couple of wrecks there and stuff, but he seems to manage to keep it together and keep it up front. So. Brian Cummings coming up on Jared Akey next here. That'll be for position for 9th place. So, and he seems to be reeling Jared in pretty good here. Rush might have burned up his tires already. He was up in the mix up there, running in 2nd and 3rd and 4th place for a while, and those guys racing real hard around each other. And I know Aaron knows Rush ain't going to give that position up easy. So. Just be careful, guys. I'm going to stay on these guys here real quick, Ed, to see how they're going to... Aaron makes that pass on Rush to get that position. He's got to run on the inside a little bit here. Rush a little bit loose on that outside. So Aaron's got a good clean pass on him. Good job by these guys. Oh, Rush trying to come back on the outside there. But I believe Aaron's going to take that position away from him. I don't know. Maybe not. Now Aaron needs to come up in front of him. Rush getting a run on that high side, and boy, that's important. Aaron needs to come up the hill there and get... Man. He's keeping him pinched down. And they got the leaders coming right up on the rear end here, so they're going to have to do something quickly.
I've been watching that lap traffic coming to hope they give them room.
Rush trying to get a run down low on Aaron, and I don't think that's going to be the line to get him, Rush. Be careful. They got the leader right on their tail. David didn't want to see these two battling ahead of him like that because... All right, what happened back there now?
I don't know, the race is over, Rudy, and David Howard wins your race.
Oh, my God, it is. Oh, careful, guys. Those incidents still count till you make that cool-down lap. The race is over. Good job, man. All right. So let's go back here, and we're going to watch this as David Howard takes the checkered flag. We're going to go in nice slow motion here to show you guys him taking the checkered flag. Kevin O'Keefe not far behind him. So great job by these two. Whenever you're going to interview them, let me know, Ed.
Okay, Rudy.
Good job by David, man. Wow. What a run.
Okay, Rudy, I'll go slow down and talk to Dave Howard Jr.
All righty. You got it, buddy.
Hey, David Howard Jr., you got a copy? This is Ed up in the booth.
Yeah, 10-4, Ed. I got you, buddy.
Hey, David, we watched your race, man. We watched, a few cautions that came out, like a few, like 8, 9 cautions, and you showed the way, though, Dave. We were up there, we were watching you. You had Keith, or Kevin O'Keefe there, and Michael Ellison there were, battling it out. Didn't know if they were going to catch you. You drove a good race. I see you pitted, and you got fresh tires, left a couple trucks out there in front of you. You got by them. You had fresher tires, and you pull off a win. That was awesome.
Yeah, man, I got to tell you what, man, that was exciting. Them guys made me earn it. Mike Ellis, Kevin there, man, them guys were coming in a heartbeat, and I was really nervous, but just held myself, didn't overdrive the corner, and was able to hold them off.
Well, congratulations again there, Dave. Like I said, you drove a good race. Do you want to give any of your sponsors a wave out to any of your fans out there?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to Terry Isbell, my wife, Jennifer Bowers. Thank you guys for supporting me all the time. Jeff Isbell, Shannon Isbell, if you're listening. Any of my Facebook friends that listen, watch these things every week, man, I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys for putting this on, Maximum Speed Racing. Man, what a show. A lot of cautions early on, was a mess, but turned out to be a good show in the end like we usually have.
Well, there you have it, Rudy. You want to talk to Dave?
Sure. Congratulations, David, man. What a race. We watched you toward the end there, and, man, I'm telling you what, you kept those two at bay, and I'm sure you were probably mirror driving for a while there and watching those two battling and just hoping that they would just keep battling. So, because the more they battled, the further you were pulling away. So great job, and congratulations on your win, buddy.
Hey, thanks a lot, Rudy, man. That means a lot. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head, man. I kind of got down to 10 to go, and I started watching that interval, and you guys as drivers, you guys know that thing will kill you. You know, you start watching that mirror, you'll mess up your line. So they're the last 5. At 29, boy, he was coming in a heartbeat. I was really worried, but like I said, the last couple laps, I kind of made myself slow down and think, okay, hit your marks perfect, and you got this. And that's the way it worked out, man. Excited to get my second win, and we'll leave here with the points lead. Can't be happier.
Okay, Ed.
Hey, Kevin O'Keefe, you got a copy? Who's that up in the booth?
Got a copy.
Hi, Kevin. We watched you battle out with Mike Ellis there for lap after lap. You guys are back and forth. You lead, he lead. You really fought it there. I want to just wish you congratulations on your second place win here at Iowa. Didn't know if you had anything for David Howard Jr. up in the front. I saw you going. We were just saying, man, he's going to catch him, man. You had a fast truck tonight. And I just want to say, man, congratulations again. Didn't know if you had anything for him. What'd you think about it?
Well, we had the real top guys who had me beat dropped out, Bolton, Sable, the 88. They were the class of the field. But, yeah, I made a pass. I attempted to make a pass in 17 with like 45 to go, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to save my tires. This is going to go green to the end. And so I just settled in behind him, and it was like right on his bumper. And then he said something to the 7. He said, I'm trying to make you earn it. And I was like right on his bumper. I was like, you know, I just basically pushed him down the straightaway. And that then I got my Danica Patrick inside me reared up, and I was like, you know, this isn't a two-truck race. And I tried to pass him on the inside and lost it and lost all that ground. And then after that, I knew I had to get him on the outside, but I just had so much speed on the exit of the corner compared to him. I just had to go the inside, and you can't pass there. So after I just settled down, I was like, all right, I got to take it high. I passed him within 3 laps, but by that time it was too late to catch the 7. So very good race. 17 nothing wrong. 7 won the race. Good race.
Well, congratulations again there, Kevin, for sure, man. You drove a good race. Glad to see you in second place there. Hey, Rio, you.
Yeah, good job, Kevin. Man, we watched you. You kind of gathered up through all them wrecks and stuff, and you got involved in a couple of them, and I think one you might even have caused. You tapped somebody in the rear, but all in all, very good race. Once we got through all that first part of the cautions and everything, turned out to be a really, really good race. So, again, congratulations on your second place, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. And I want to apologize to Crash. I think Crash is the 63, right? So, yeah, I caught him, and it's the first time I got to him, and I figured he'd go high, so I went low, and then he came low in front of me, and I thought I heard him get back on the throttle, so I get back on the throttle. As soon as I did, I just ran right over him. So, apologize to him. Obviously, you don't want to run over anybody.
Exactly. Do you want to give a wave out to any of your family or friends watching, and give your sponsor a shout?
Well, I had a lot of viewers on Twitch tonight. I think my max was 21, so just thanks to all the viewers on Twitch and Twitch.tv, Rutgers Kev, and Rutgers Kev on YouTube. I post full-length races of the iRacing NASCAR series on YouTube. They're pretty popular. They're averaging like 1,600 views each, so if you don't know about them, go check those out.
Okay, thank you again, Kevin. Go ahead, Ed. Third place.
10-4.
Hey, Mike Ellis, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Ed.
Just admiring your Tide ride tonight while following you. Awesome race, taking third place, fighting the battle with the 29, and it was just awesome. You guys battling back and forth, man. You drove a good race all night tonight, Mike, and we're really proud of you taking third place, and way to go. Do you want to give a wave out to any of your fans or any of your sponsors out there on your truck?
Yeah, the Tide ride with Bleach was fairly good tonight. Kevin was obviously faster and made a brilliant move to get on my outside. I was really protecting the outside, and kudos to him. Good win, David Howard. I was trying to keep the pressure on and put a mistake on him, but he didn't do it. So good win. Congrats.
It's all you, Rudy.
Good job, Mike. Man, we're really proud of you, man, for putting it up there. Like to see that 17 Tide ride with Bleach out front, man. But it didn't happen tonight. But you keep racing, bro, and you're going to get it there. I can see you got the willpower to do it, and obviously the experience. You know how to push these guys, and great job tonight, man. Congratulations on your third place finish.
All right, thanks, Rudy. Thanks, Ed. 10-4.
Okay, Ed. Nice run, man. Good finish here at Iowa tonight. David Howard coming home the winner, and Kevin O'Keefe second place. Mike Ellison third. Vic Greenwood in the number 11 coming home fourth. Daniel Hardy in the number 48 coming home fifth. Brian Wertman in number 89 sixth. David King in the number 23 seventh. Kevin O'Brien in the number 84 coming home 8th. Aaron Cummings in the number 00 coming home 9th. Jared Akey, last one on the lead lap, in the number 69 coming home 10th. William Kirk, our other point leader, coming home 11th, one lap down. Timothy Lewis in the number 33 and 12th. Chris Scala in the number 5 coming home 13th. Good job by Chris after getting dropped out there early on and losing connection, coming back to finish 13th. Great job by Chris, 14 laps down. Brandon Leonard getting tangled up by a few of them accidents in the number 4 coming home 14th. Michael D'Amico in the number 16, or in the 62, excuse me, coming home 15th. Sean Butler in the number 88, involved in a few of the accidents also, coming home 16th. Dustin Lee in the number 51, 17th. Justin Bolton in the number 18, coming home 18th. And Eric Sable rounding out the field in the number 2, coming home 19th. So good racing here tonight. We're going to try to get down here and watch the leader doing a burnout.
Good job, guys, tonight for racing at Iowa. Tough track. You all made it through it. Congratulations.
David Howard doing his victory burnout. Congratulations to you, David. Good job out there tonight, man. That was one hell of a race, Ed. Once we got through all them cautions, man, these guys, they really showed that they got the gumption to get it done. You know, good racing out and clean racing after, you know, the first onset of cautions there. Them last 50 laps was just great racing. So, all right, well, that'll wrap it up for this week at Iowa, 150 laps, and we'll see you next week.